I swear, I'm not a cook. See, all my life, really, well, ever since I was about 4 or 5 or 6, I've had these weird sort of deja vu. No, not deja vu like, oh, I did this exact thing 10 years ago. No, I dream about this shit. And then it comes into my brain, right? And I think about it. And 6, 8 months later, it happens. And the flashback happens. And I remember the dream. It's not a one-off thing. It happens for very specific events that I know are very, very specific. Just an hour earlier, I had a vacuum in here, right? I've just finished cleaning my room. It's actually presentable for the one that's on the back there, but this isn't a joke. This is a serious thing. I just finished cleaning my room, and I say, "Mom, my room's done. Internet back on, lol. Got an annoying parent, right? She's caring for me. My point is, though, she comes in here. She's like, I'm like, all right, so yeah, I got the vacuum and the trash to take out. I took out the trash and vacuum, obviously. She's like, all right, if you take out the vacuum, the trash can, you'll be done. And I say, really? Then I look specifically down there, right there. Instant flashback burned from the back of my mind, just suddenly with a remembrance that I had this exact flashback so many years ago. Well, not years, more like 8, 6, basically mid 2021. 2020, sorry. God, I can't even keep track of time. This is how out of it I am. I've never had them this close together. 5 minutes later, I lay down on my bed. And I look at the vacuum cleaner. I don't even remember the exact conditions because they fly out of my mind that quickly. But I was laying down and I look at the vacuum, right? And it hits me again. Like, and this one was really strong. Because I even knew what I thought. Because this was the one time that I remembered it to the day. Sometimes how you forget your dreams? Yeah, I usually forget those because they're so small. And I don't think much of them. But in that one, I looked at this camera right here. And in my brain, okay, we're in the dream state right now. I lay down, look at the vacuum. And then in my dream brain, not even my real life, in my dream brain, I'm thinking, I'm going to make a video about this. And I am. I'm making a video about this. And when I woke up, I thought, well, I don't really even make videos, so that doesn't even make sense. It's never going to happen to me again because I've said this. But I swear to God, I'm not a cook. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I've never been one for conspiracies. It's happened so much. I've told my mother about this. Ask my mother about this. Well, you can't physically, but I told her this like a year ago when it happened. And I just was spreading it off to her, and I was like, you get that? And she's like, no. I've never met anyone who can relate to me on it. I sound like a sob story on YouTube, but I swear, it's not a joke. I can't handle it. Well, I want it to keep happening because it's very trippy, but also at the same time, it's big, man. I can handle it, is what I'm saying. I can't handle the feeling of nobody being able to relate to me. I'm fine with it personally. I'm basically what I'm trying to tell the gods is, hey gods, I like this thing. Can you keep giving it to me? I'm not even religious, man, but just, does this happen to any of you? Or even if it doesn't, it's just a crazy experience that I don't know what to do. It's riddled my mind for so long, wondering, how does this happen? Like, my most memorable experience was, usually it happens at pretty big moments, and I only clean my room about once a year. Well, maybe twice a year. So it's not really the biggest moment, but nothing the most impactful to me. A big moment is like, say, I went to Disneyland, right? And here's the trippy thing. The way they never told us. They just said, come on, we're going on a drive, we're going somewhere. I was kind of sus that it might be Disneyland. The second I actually realized we were going to Disneyland was when I looked to the right and I saw a big Mickey Mouse head. Like a big Mickey Mouse head, 2 ears. And then again, I think that was when I told my mom about this. It was like 1 or 2 years ago. Flashback to a little tiny 0.1 second of me just looking and then being like, oh, nothing else. It's like a movie trailer for what's gonna happen, man. It's crazy, man. I don't understand it. Anyone relate?